I am Monica from IELTS 9. So I will be doing this bar graph that was part of 7 September 2024 IELTS exam. So it is all related home and international students 2010 and 2012. So one bar graph, another bar graph was also reported on the same day. So that is this kind of bar graph was there. Okay. And percentage of Australian men and women doing regular physical activity. So but here I am doing this writing task 1, that is bar graph, home and international students. Okay, so let's do it. So in this video I will be telling you how to plan and analyze any writing task 1, how to write the introduction by paraphrasing the question statement, how to write overall paragraph and body detail paragraph. And one more thing, you must be thinking why I have just underlined all the things. So these are all vocabulary words. So I have done it, but another bad thing over here. So student and learners word I have repeated so many times. So that means that will take back my band score with me, because repetition of words really is not allowed in this exam. If you repeat the words 10-15 times, that will give a bad impression on examiner. So these are the vocabulary words and these are ready-made lines. You can use it for overall paragraph. Overall, it can be clearly seen that it can be visible from the graph. It is readily apparent from the graph that use it for better bends. That sentence structure is also there. And these are connectors. So always higher, upward trend, witnessed, took, studied, did, significant drop, around, just less than, displayed a peak, dramatic growth, stability, approx, from like overseas. Instead of international student, I have written overseas. Higher than, that is repetition, increased dramatically, compared with, roughly, steadily increased, reaching. So all are my, so this will be counting in my, when they will give us the band scores. So same you will also be doing here. Also you can see it illustrates, depicts, regarding. Of course, yeah, you can note it down. Many students are doing this kind of mistake. Sometimes they will forget to write E, sometimes they will forget to write R also. So when I was rereading it, proofreading my this thing, writing task 1, I got this mistake. Okay, now let's start with planning of this writing task 1. As soon as when you are getting your writing task 1, then of course first look at the graph. Yes, this is bar graph. Okay, so what is the title? Home and international students 2010 and 12. Okay, so here information is given in numbers, on no percentage, no kg, mgv, nothing is given, only numbers. Of course students means number will be there, and years 2010, 2011, 2012, 2010, 2011. What is this? So they have, so I think examiner has done wrong thing. Some mistake is there. Okay, I am not able to understand why. Now look at this. There is a partition between these three graph and these three graph, and if it is not visible, it cannot be noted, but I have done it purposefully. Here you can see category men and women. So there must be some purpose to do this 2000 repetition of these 3 years. Means this first 3 for men, first 3 for women, and then yellow and the pink one. Yellow is for British home students, international students, pink one. But in actual exam, dear students, you will not get colorful things. You will get the graph, one will be lighter one and the other one will be darker gray shade. Okay, so that you need to just take care of this. Okay, now in just talking with you, I have read the main thing. What I have just come to know, years means past tense is there, categories also. Now look at the bar graph. So I can see the yellow one is always going up and up, except in 2011. This is just systematic or dramatic drop down in this yellow one. So yellow one is Britishers, British home students, pink one is international students, and the pink one is also, in case of men students, they are going up and up only. significant growth in number of students. And here also you can see in women international students, they are also going steadily growing up. Here also British home students, girls, they are also going, their number is also going up. Now for writing detailed paragraphs, you need to do this homework before writing detailed paragraphs. In planning also you can do it. So if these lines are given, you can do it yourself like that. Okay, and then you will come to know what is the exact details. So here I can see less than 40, so you can just write 39, so that you will be writing around just less than 40 or around 39. Okay, then here I can see it is not exact 20, so it is around it is not 17, it is just near 20, so we can just say roughly 18 students. Okay, so here it is 25 and here it is just less than 25, means 24%, and here you can see above 40%, 41%, I will be right, 41 students, and here it is 36 or 37 you can write, and here it is 28 or no, so you can write 20, around just roughly 28. So this homework you need to do it so that you can easily write the details. Okay, I will not be wasting time. So let's do another one more thing. 20 minutes for you, just don't spend more than 20 minutes, because rest of 40 minutes you will be spending on essay, and 150 minimum words you need, and if you are able to write 140, then doesn't matter, just keep it up. Just try to find the errors, means spelling mistake, please take care. And 4 paragraphs are compulsory, but many students are combining intro paragraph plus overall paragraph in one paragraph, then also it is okay. Now how to write introduction in writing task 1. Of course, paraphrasing of question statement. The bar chart presents information about the vertical bar graph. Why I have written vertical bar graph? Because see this is standing lines, and if the graph is like that, this is horizontal bar graph. Okay, and if the graph is like that, like what I have done, this is column bar graph. Okay, so vertical bar graph illustrates, so this also spelling mistake was there, so I have corrected. The vertical bar graph illustrates instead of presents, illustrates the data regarding number of male and female. So number of students, we know male and men and women students are there. Learners, instead of students I have written learners. Computer science at a UK university over 3 years time period, in bracket 2010, 2011, 2012. And it also depicts, yes, of course we need to tell the examiner, British home students and international. It also depicts whether these students were Britishers or foreign students. Okay, so this is your introduction. Now coming to overall paragraph. See, overall paragraph, so what you can see just above the graph without writing any details, means facts, means figures. In overall paragraph you will not be writing any figures. So how I have started, see, look at this. Overall it can be clearly seen that the number of male students was always higher than female students. See this, this is male, this is woman, was higher than female students. Similarly, upward trend can be witnessed in the number of learners at the university. So everywhere upward trend is going on, except one place where male students had dropped down. Okay, so otherwise number of students, whether it is male or female, going up. Okay, so these are the trends over here. And I think I have written wrong thing here. Number of domestic students you can write here. Okay, because yellow one is Britishers and international students is pink. So number of, so I wanted to say British home students, yellow one is higher as compared to pink one. So number of not male here. British domestic students I am writing here. Domestic students was always higher than international students. Okay, that was the thing actually I want to say here, but wrong prediction of the data. Similarly, upward trend can be witnessed in the number of learners at the UK university. So this is my overall paragraph. Now coming to body detail paragraph. So if you want, you can go year wise also. 3 years are there, but it will be confusing in this case because there are 4 categories. Like different 4 categories, if it was there, then there will be no problem. But here men and women, and in men also 2 categories, that will be a confusing thing. So better you just in first word in body detail paragraph, just write first about men and then women. When we will talk about men, definitely we will talk about these 2 categories, pink and yellow. So these are my favorite color, that's why I am using it. So in terms of man, see this, first we will talk about this, then I will showing to you like that. Okay, in terms of men who took admission, about 40 students, 40 British students, this is first about 40 British students studied computer science in 2010, see this in 2010, and around 20 international students and around 20 international students did a admission. Okay, so first year is complete. Now in second 2011 and 12, I will be talking first about British student and then I will talk about this. So every time we can't write the same sentence structure, same style. No, I have changed it. By 2011, there was a significant drop in male British learners from around 40 to just less than 25. See this, just less than 25 from 40. However, in the year 2012, this graph again displayed a peak at more than 40 for British home students or domestic students. So around 40 that I have done. Okay, so in next line I have only explained about yellow and British students. Now I will be talking about pink. Meanwhile, a dramatic growth and stability can be noted with 35 with nearly 24, and so now I have combined both the years here. See this is 24, this is 35, near 35. Okay. Meanwhile, a dramatic growth and stability can be noted with nearly, this is nothing, nearly 24% and 35 approx in 2011 and 2012 in the number of male learners from overseas. Okay, so how I have explained it, I will just show it to you, just a minute. So this one we have done with this paragraph. See this, you can just take screenshot of it. Now we will talk about this one. This is women and both the students are there, both students. We will talk about first 2010. In contrast, female students from Britain in computer subject, okay, in the UK was more higher than overseas learners in 2010-14. So see this, this is about international. So here it is about 28. Okay, was more higher, or you can say much higher, you can say. No, it is more higher. Yes, more higher, much higher, you can just write much higher than overseas learners in 2010. That is, this is 14. Okay, just 14 only. Now the next, the number of local women students who increased. See this, number of local students increased from this to this. Increased dramatically from nearly 30 2011 to roughly above 40 in 2012. Both the years 2011 and 12 I have covered in one sentence. This is just 40 and just above 40. Nearly 30, no, it is not nearly 40. So number of local women students had increased dramatically from nearly 40 2011 bracket to roughly above 40 in 2012. Now green one, we will talk about international students. pink one, I mean in green line, compared with regional students. Now in the British University, the number of international female students had steadily increased, reaching 20 students by 2012 from 14 around in 2010. So I have compared with itself also from 14 to this number 20 around. Okay, so this we have done compared with regional students in the British University. The number of international students had steadily increased, reaching 20 students by 2012 from around 14 around in 2001. So how I have explained, please do like that, so that will get good band scores. And all are vocabulary words.